Hello, hello, good evening. I am back. Again, if it's Monday, it's gotta be Blueprints. It's a, it is another Blueprints Monday here at the Nathan Jacobus channel. We'll start in about 5 minutes as we wait out the ad break. And I will talk to you all real soon. Goodbye. Eliza, welcome on in. Good to see you. Loon, welcome on in. How you feeling, my buddy? Good to see you too. I'm glad to hear you're doing better. Alex, welcome on in. Everyone's here tonight. I'm glad. I'm doing great. All right, and we'll start. We'll start in a little under 3 minutes. What I am gonna do though is I am going to continue it now because this game does take some time to load. That's valid. You know these. I'm sure you'll see most of the stream. Yeah, I know. You got to go back to work sometime. All right. And now we just wait. I just waited to be like a minute and 40 seconds. And I will be out of ads. When I first heard that joke, it was the Dalai Lama who said that. All right, we are back finally. Thank you guys for waiting. So, all right, so Eliza, I do come starting this stream with some bad news. Even though we found a lever to open the antechamber, even though I left it open before calling it a day, the lever resets at the start of a new day. So there is no point in going to the antechamber unless, from that side anyway, unless I draft that room, unlock that door, and then I'm lucky enough to get a route up to the right side of the antechamber. So, not, yes, the lever. All right, we're gonna draft. We'll draft a shelter here. All right. Okay, at least this safe and this gem is still open. Oh, the panic mode of moving. That's never fun. How long do you move? Oh, damn, that's just over 6 weeks. That's good. I can understand that. Alright, we are logged in here. And I'm not going to worry about connecting to other terminals right now. But hopefully... You never know. It's always worth it to log into these computer terminals. Sure. Yeah, you can put a link. Okay. Alright, let's see what this is. Yeah, that makes sense. That totally makes sense. You're in the panic now phase. You will get through this, I promise. I believe in you. Alright, so... I guess we'll just try going up here. And... yeah. Alright, gonna go with the closet. Also, Loon, if you're still here, I'm very glad to hear that you're feeling better. Uh, he's just not feeling well. Alright, let's redraw these. Can I get anything better? We'll take a drawing room. Alright. I will go with the storeroom here. Alright. 2 gems, 1 key, and 1 coin. Alright, give me something good here. Alright. Definitely gonna go with the bedroom. Could use the extra steps and a sleeping mask. Did some more cleaning around the house, went on a nice walk. I thought about seeing the Super Mario Brothers movie, but I decided not to. Alright, no, won't. Oh, okay. Oh, alright, we did get the step bonus. Alright. Yeah, the Super Mario Galaxy movie came out last week. Boogie Bros, welcome on in. Hope you're having a good night. Oh my god. Alright. We have a shovel. For once, we can actually dig up these. For one, we can actually dig up these little dirt mounds. Pebbles. You mean to tell me that there are dirt mounds you can dig up that give you nothing? After all the luck I've had seeing these infernal things and not having a shovel. The one time I do have a shovel. Uh it is very much. No, what it is it's the equivalent of Alanis Morissette's Ironic. All right? Like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. All right, we'll draft it in here. There never is anything else in here. And of course, today, this wants a key card. When I don't have a fucking key card. All right, we'll go with the kitchen. All right, can I buy anything to get me? You know what? Let's have a banana. Why not? All right, for this. Yeah, Jack Black. He's still in it. Oh yeah, you asked me my opinion on the first movie. It was all right. I didn't cringe. Alright, we'll go in the hallway. I guess I didn't really love it, you know? I'm a jaded old man who is just tired of Hollywood adapting video games and anime. Right. Or I have to go through the chapel. Alright, I have to go through the chapel. Wait, I opened the shelter, so... Voila! No coin penalty. Of course, the door is locked. This fucking game with its fucking RNG, I swear. Thank you for the 12 streak. I feel like I keep rolling a natural 1 when I play this. But I want to keep going. Alright, we'll go to the right. Please give me something I can use. Alright. We'll have to go with the corridor. Alright. It's gotta be a nook. You cannot afford a dead end. But at least this will give me something. Alright. Parlor. Has to be the parlor. Alright, Eliza, it's your favorite game. The gems are in the black box. The gems are in the white box. Only one box displays a true statement. This is the only thing that can be a reliably true statement. Only one box displays a true statement. That is one fact in this game. So... But here's the problem. Here's the rub. If only one box displays a true statement, then that means this can't be true. So, I think it's gotta be the white box. Show me potatoes. Ah! Oh! Oh, dang it! Dang it is right. And... we hates it, precious indeed. Oh my god. Alright. Do I do I guess... I'm gonna have to do a freezer. Yeah, it's the Lord of the Rings. It's Gollum. And, alright. So, we're gonna go all the way back. And I'm gonna try this one key that I have. Oh, wait. Anything? Coins, but after they're frozen, I don't think I can actually add them. Nothing of interest is buried here. We got another one here. It is. It is definitely worse than the parlor game. Like, all these weeks, this game has been trolling me. Alright. Don't fail me now. Give me something good. Alright. We'll go with the boudoir. And we'll go up here. Alright. I think I'm gonna try my luck with the billiard room. Alright, nothing here. And let's figure this out. Alright, we got 7. Alright, 10 times 2, that should be 20. Oh, no, wait. Oh, wait, that's addition, my bad. So this is 12. Wait, what? Was that subtraction? I've forgotten what color means what. Oh, wait. Division. It must be division. Alright. Okay, this one is tough. Alright. This one's got everything. Alright. I think that's 20. Yep. Alright. So we got 10. Alright, if I understand this right, 10 times... That's subtraction, so that's 8. Times that by 10, that's 80. Divide that by 8, and you get 10. Well, at least this is easier to figure out than the parlor game. Alright, now it's got to be a library. Yeah, it took some trial and error, but I think the light blue means you add. You add numbers. Um, the yellow is subtraction, red is multiplication, and the dark blue is division. And you basically just have to go in that exact order of operations, and that's how you solve the puzzle. Alright, I don't have a gem, so it's gonna have to be the conference room. Alright. We can just draft a weight room because I have the fallout shelter. I don't have to worry about losing anything here. Losing any steps here. Alright. And a code check. Did I leave anything here last time? Alright, there's none item to be retrieved. Nope. Don't really want to check anything. Alright, that's it for day 47. I have no more keys or... Wait, that's may not be true. Hold on. Alright, yeah, no. There is nowhere else I can go today. So, we are going to call it a day. And we'll go up to day 48. At least I'll have some coins carrying over to tomorrow. It Not unless I find the lever to open the corresponding door. Like, there are 3 entrances to the antechamber, and we now know that each one can be opened by a specific lever. Alright, thank you for the lurk, Alex. Enjoy your time looking down on us. Alright. We'll run out. We'll run out to the room and see what we can make. Alright, we'll go with... We'll go with the tool shed. A metal detector? And a shovel. Okay, this is good. This is really good. Alright, which probably means the RNG is going to find some other way to fuck me. But at least now, I'll enjoy the false sense of confidence this game is allowing me to feel. Yeah, I'll make a wish. Alright, let's go up. The answer changes each time, I know. It's frustrating. Metal detector's already tipping me off. Alright, we got a coin. Alright, we'll go with the Nook. Yeah, I know where this one is. No need for a metal detector on that one. Alright. We're gonna draft your favorite room, Liza. We're gonna draft the parlor. We're gonna draft it here. Alright. what do we have today? The words another box are on another box. The truth is on another box. The gems are in another box. The princess is in another castle. The words. this is so brutal. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, I hate this. Why is this game doing this to me? I okay, Alex, since you got back from your lurk, the words another box are on another box. The truth is on another box. The gems are in another box. Have fun with this one, buddy. This is I am so I am so this is this is so insane. Oh my god. All right, fuck it. We're ending this. I have no idea if I'm right or wrong. Yeah. All right. All right, into the foundation. All right. Before I use this key, what about this door? All right, it is unlocked, and we'll go with the den. All right, we will draft a garage and get the 3 keys that this room offers. I don't have the car key, so I can't actually go in the car. Um, if you do draft the room with the circuit breaker, you can actually restore power to this room and open the door. I've done that before. That's how I unlocked the western gate. All right. Now All right, now we have to go up. All right, gymnasium it is. And the running shoes are not in this room today. Alright, we'll go with the hallway. And for this one, we'll go with the closet. Alright, we'll go with the pantry. Man, this game is really... Alright, we'll draw the Dovecote. Yeah, this room is for the birds. And we got a few old coins. Nice. Alright. We have to draw a chapel here. Alright, my last key. Alright, we'll go with the billiard room. Alright, another coin. Alright, 20. Alright, so we got 23. It's 13, it's 10. Minus 9 is 1. Times 2, that's 2. 11. 10. 120. Divided by 20, that is 5. Alright, 20, 30. Alright, minus 18, that's 12. Divided by 6, that's 2. Divided by 2 is 1. Alright, we got the key to the secret garden. You know what? Let's just see. Maybe my info is wrong. I mean, it's probably not, but what's the worst that can happen? This game. Alright. Well, I still got steps to spare, so we'll go back to the chapel and try that downward door. It's locked in. That one worked. What? Okay, but what else can I do here? Well, I guess I can just open this door. I'll check in a second, but I didn't see anything. It doesn't look like there are any spots to dig. Which kind of defeats the purpose, but... Oh, wait. Is this a puzzle? Okay, there are two wheels here. I wonder... Are they meant to be pointed towards this? So we'll keep going until one. Oh, I hear water. Alright. I see 3 arrows on this weather vane, but only 2 wheels. Is there a third one anywhere here? Oh, no, wait. There was something we could dig up. Oh, thank God, thank God, thank God. We found a key. The RNG. Is smiling upon me right now. But I want to figure out this puzzle. I wonder... I knew it. No. No fucking way. The left door. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna have to make a gamble here. I am gonna have to go all the way to the gymnasium and use the key I found here on that door and hope that it gives me a route that'll get me to the left side of the antechamber. Cross your fingers for me, chat. Oh, this door was unlocked. All right, no, we are re-rolling. Okay. Conference room. I I I do not fucking believe this shit. What else? What else can I open? All right. I think. All right. I think I'm better off going over down towards the foundation. I think that's the one locked door. This is. I agree. This is insanely cruel. All right. Well, at least this gives me back a key and a gem. This isn't just cruel. This is illegal. Dangling this shit over me like this. All right. Well, all right. We're gonna just. Draft a dining room. And, alright, we got a nice meal of country stew pie. That. Alright, that buys me time. Let's hope. Alright. Okay. Guest bedroom it is. Alright. Gonna have to be the library. Come on, RNG, do not fail me now. I just need a key card. Alright, nothing to pick up, but my first claimed ticket was the key card. Alright, so with 42 steps, I can try to go up these three on the left. If not, I can try to make my way around the right. With my luck, this game will likely give me the key card when I have exactly one fewer steps than the amount I need. Um, you know what? We'll go with the drafting studio. I've All right, in the drafting studio, you will be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. Okay. Well, there's a casino, so that's how people can get tens of coins. and buy books that cost like 50 coins. I'm going to go with the clock tower. All right, let's go. Okay. I don't have anything checked in the code check. You know what? Fuck it. Let's draft utility closet. They have to be all green. Trying to remember this puzzle. All right. Good. I want to find something out. What happens if you turn off the key card entry system? If it opens that door, yeah. Um, I imagine that the locks would be disabled. I mean, I have the steps. I mean, I just need to know one way or the other, and I'm Googling this because I do have coins. I have 13 coins. That is true. But I don't think you can buy a key card with I don't have an answer, and this is vexing. Alright, fuck it. We will try it with the power off. I have steps to spare, so what I'm gonna do. Alright, shit. Okay, this is gonna be a dead end. Let's just see if I have any packages. Because I do recall placing an order. Alright. the utility room blue box, fuse box indicators things. Press any button above to put activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to. All right, we kind of know that. Still not 100% sure what that does. All right, if the metal detector is not going off here, then I assume I do not have any packages. Ooh, a letter for me. Hey, buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you are happy as a clown, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and the opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage parking the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate, but with all the preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now not to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversations just how much happiness the final project brought him. So do us both a favor, be excited. This house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator. Love, Dad. P.S. Get some sleep each night and don't spend all of your time each day playing dear I Dirigy blocks. I have no idea what that means. Oh, it's nice. Our dad's sending us letters. All right. Lego airships, maybe. I don't know. All right. Do I go? Well, screw it. Since I am here and I have the steps, I'm not gonna go walk around the grounds, but I think I can. Yeah, I can show you the garage. And an apple. So now that there's power to the garage, voila. Garage door opens. Garage door closed. We do have an ad break coming up in a little bit. I do not play during ad breaks, so oh, I can't close it. Whatever. It'll reset when I call it a day. All right, an orange. Thank God. So when the ad break hits, when the 3 minutes hits, do whatever you want with the downtime. I'll resume the game when we get back. Oh, I killed the power to this room. So now its effect is disabled. What about this one? Shit. Okay, this was a stupid, utter waste of time. Alright, I am going... Alright. I'm gonna run back to the utility closet while we are on break. Um, gonna turn that back on. Then I'm gonna make my way to the spare room if I... Oh my god. Actually, wait, can I just... Nope. You can only get that effect once. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Alright, turn that on. Alright. Well, that's... Alright. We'll see you in 3 minutes. You know what? Yeah, I am gonna stop. Once I'm back at the entrance hall. I should have just gone straight to the spare room. All right, welcome back. I'm just waiting out the ad break. I also love dark chocolate. And white chocolate. Oh, damn. Caster coming in with the raid. All right. Hello, welcome on in, Raiders. For those of you who do not know, my name is Nathan J. Caboose. I am a variety streamer, currently torturing myself on my weekly Monday Blueprint stream. Caster, how was Final Fantasy XIV Online? I hope you had a fun time. Alright, we're back, and I am going to make probably the stupidest gamble ever. Alright, Foundation. Nice! That's so cool. I'm so happy for you. Alright, upright. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Of course, I can't eat any of the fruit on these trees. That would be way too easy. Alright. Alright. Here's hoping. Alright, Eastwing All, this is probably going to be the end of this day. Of course, with my luck, the RNG will probably generate a key card in one of these rooms. Yeah, I got the coin. Alright, before I go in there... It also says the secret garden spreads food throughout the mansion, but I haven't seen much. Alright. We will just go into the workshop. And let's just see if I can't make anything. Okay. Nope. Nope. Alright. Nope, I have nothing I can do to create a new item. Alright. I have too much pride to let that step counter run out to 0. So I'm going to call it a day here. Oh, this game. Well, at least I know where 2 levers are. Levers are. And the secret garden lever is much, much easier to access. You just need 1 key to that room, the secret garden key. The other one with that corridor, with that 7-room one where all the doors are locked, you need mold. You need at least... Well, let's just say we've learned more. So I'm not going to feel too bad about failing here. It's not like I've learned nothing. Alright. Now we'll do our usual thing of going out to the shed. Alright, you know what? We'll draft the shelter again. And yeah, we'll go down in there and boot up the computer. And the gym. Thank you. Now that that's done, let's get out of here. It's always worth it to draft a room there, especially if you can get the shelter. Alright, we'll go to the right this time. Dining room, it is. And we'll go to the right once more. And we'll go with the bedroom. Alright. I don't want to torture myself with the parlor just yet, so we'll draft a pantry. Thank you, Eliza. Alright. I'm gonna draft the utility closet here. Not gonna turn that off, but... Alright. So, power to the gymnasium is off. Alright. Power to the garage is on. You know what? Let's turn off the power to the dark room just to be safe. Alright, you know what? Leave it on. I have the shelter. We're not gonna fuck with the keycard system. Alrighty. We'll go with I'll go with the courtyard. Of course, now there's patches of dirt, and I don't have a shovel. There is a sledgehammer, though. Exactly, of course. Alright. We'll go with the hallway. Alright. Go with the den, but I'm not sure I'm gonna go through there yet. Okay, we're going through the den because I do not want to... Oh, wait. Alright, so we have easy access to the foundation right now. First things first, the den. And of course, it's blocked by a key card. If only I could remember which room the key card typically shows up in. The only time I've ever gotten it. Oh, I do have a package. Alright, a brass compass, a sleeping mask, and 2 gems. Not the code check. No, it's not. I stored it in the code check once. Alright. I stored it in the code check once, but I must have retrieved it because it's not there now. No, it doesn't spawn in the code check. I've left it there. I've gotten it once or twice out of the billiard room puzzle, but that reward is always RNG. Alright. Go through the den. Shit, I've wasted a lot of steps here. Alright, I do not want to draft a servant's quarters just yet. That's a dead end. I literally would be screwing myself if I did that. So it has to be the parlor. We have to play the hell game. This box contains the gems. The blue box has a true statement. God, I hate this. They make it harder. They can't all be true. Like, just checking the rules again. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box that displays only false statements. So, ergo, there's always at least one true and one false. There could be potentially one true and 2 false statements. Or there could be 2 false and 1 true. But they can't all be one or the other. Because if this is true, then both this and this box are empty. Well, what do you know? There were effectively 3 true statements. We did it, Reddit. Okay. I have to draft. Alright, I have to draft a quarter here. Alright. And we'll do a drawing room here. Alright, now we are definitely going to redraw these floor plans. And we are going to... We're going to do a nook. before I go through that door, let's see what I can do here. Alright. Have to use a key. We'll go with the observatory. So, first things first, we'll get the key from here. Then we'll go to the observatory. Alright. Diamonds Major. Got 5 gems. And a Southern Cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Alright, let's go here. Alright, the Great Hall. Alright, time for the gamble. This is the one. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, my words exactly. I could have sworn that was the exact door I needed. I got fucking greedy. Alright, what else? Where else can I go? Well, I can always go down and to the left and see if any of those rooms will yield any keys. No, it doesn't go to the foundation. Alright, let's go down here. Alright, give me 2 keys. Ivory dye and another gem. The room above the foundation? Oh, the Nook. I think... No, that door is locked. Or it might be open, I don't know. I didn't see an open door to the Nook. I think every door in the Great Hall is locked when you first create it. All right. Wait. Oh, I'm in the courtyard. All right. Has to be a security room. Alright, tell me I can draft a garage here. I'm gonna redraw these floor plans and... Well, okay, we got 1 storeroom, but not enough steps. I should have drafted the vault just to have credit for drafting it. Alright, well, can do this. Okay, that saves time. I can't. And even then, I don't think I have enough steps. Let's see. Keycard system. Alright. Oh, wait, you're right. Oh my god. You can actually change the offline mode to unlocked. If I can draft this room first. I mean, there's a lot of ifs here. I need this room. I need... I would need the utility closet. I would need to have the security room, the utility closet, and the both available right then and there to disable them. To disable it like that. So there are a lot of ifs because these changes will not stick. They will reset once I start the next day. But it's cool to know you can do that. Where was this room on the last day? All right. We will go up to day 50. This will be the last day I play through. All right. I hate to say it because I do enjoy this game, but it is a headache. You know, you can be like, especially now that I know where two of the levers are, and still couldn't get to the antechamber. It is mentally exhausting. So, oh, I know. Just yeah, imagine how I feel. All right, I guess I'll just make a shrine. I'm not gonna go in there. Hey, don't feel sorry. I am enduring this psychological torment for your entertainment. Don't apologize. Just thank me. Yeah, we're all a bunch of masochistic freaks. All right, go with the hallway. a pantry. You know what? Let's go with the closet. Yeah. Ace Attorney. Yeah, but at least Ace Attorney has a clear direction. In this game, not so much. I, it's okay to use a guide. Alex, it's okay. There is no shame in it. I don't want to look through the scrapbook right now. Alright, so I have played this for almost 15 hours. That's wild. The longest day was probably today with 41 minutes and 46 seconds. And the average day is about 17 minutes. Yeah, it tracks. You know what? We'll go with the wine cellar and take the gems. All right. Let's go up. All right, I want to redraw these. We'll take the den. All right, see you when you get back. We'll draft a corridor. Alright, we'll go with the parlor. Last time we'll do this tonight. What? Possibly. They might have spelled it wrong. I've been calling it the courtyard myself. Alright, if you replace the word one in the other two statements with both, they will both be false. Both of these other gem boxes contains gems. That is false, of course. Both of the other statements are false. What is... What is this? I mean, that is an inherently true statement. Oh my god. This game. Alright, go with the laboratory. I don't think I've ever actually been in here before. Alright. A very accurate periodic table of the elements. God, I wish. Okay. Feel like this is a puzzle answer. So I'm going to take a picture of this. Alright, because there are 12 numbered boxes here, so this can't correspond with this. Oh, we have a computer. Have services. Alright, that's nothing new here. Alright, so there's nothing I can glean on this computer. Alright, let's see what they are. It it might be. Alright. I'm just gonna type out the letters in the chat here. One is AM. 2 is... 2 is S. 3 is H. 4 is TH. 5. Well, it's 5. Five is RE. All right, and 6 is EU. 7 is PA. 8 is F. 9 is TE. 10 is RN. 11 is I. And 12 is NE. So those are the elements that are marked on the chart. Did I read all these right? Me neither. Did I get all these right? Oh, wait. I got the first letter wrong. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to type it out again. I think I got more than one of these wrong. What does that look like? Push 3 up after 9. I got the first element wrong. It was not AM, it was PU. I looked again because everything else looked like they were forming something coherent, but that one just wasn't. So I'm not good. If I was good, I would have gotten this right at the first time. So 9 and 3. That does not seem to have done anything. Does this room also need power? Because if that's the case, I'm... Because that's what that symbol is telling me here. Like... Yeah, nothing filling on the meter at all. Well, alright. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. There's your answer. I don't suppose I could get a boiler room right here and now, could I? No, I didn't think so. Alright, we'll go to the commissary. Alright, go to the bedroom. Alright. Gonna have to go with the drawing room here. Alright, now I have to draw... Chapel. Oh, right, I forgot I could redraw in that room. Because, like, the thing that's frustrating is I did the boiler room either last week or 2 weeks ago. I did that puzzle to completion. And yet those changes do not carry over. Ugh. Yeah. And when that happens... Of course it's locked. And of course, when that happens, you know, it's just frustrating. You put in all the effort to solve a puzzle, and you can't reap the benefit from it because the other room just isn't on the map. You know, you need a lot of luck um, to pull this game off. You really do. Well, this is our last day. I'm not getting anywhere near the antechamber today. So, we're gonna raid out. Who's online right now? I feel that. I feel that, Les. I really do. I'm probably gonna scream into a pillow after this is over. Yeah. We'll raid out. Actually, I don't know. I don't see anyone. Who can I raid out to? Come on. You know what? We'll raid out to Sinistries. My buddy Ray. He's playing Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Um, we'll say hello to him. He's a very charming and irreverent fellow. And that's who I'll leave you with. I'll leave you with in his very capable hands. Thank you all for watching. Um, thank you for watching, lurking, chatting, etc. Thank you for being here with me as I do this to myself. Um, let's call it a day. Let's actually call it a day. And we'll save and quit. And I will see you all tomorrow. I'll be back with more on metal. So, good night, everybody.